Hello, my name is Hannah Baker, and today I'm going to be giving an oral commitment about practicing ADEI in social work supervision. As a future social work professional, I'm committed to practicing ADEI social work supervision. Anti-racism, diversity, equity, and inclusion is so important in my future line of work, and this will be reflected when I am performing or receiving social work supervision. I will ensure these attributes are reflected by creating a safe and vulnerable atmosphere to be able to discuss heavy topics freely and without judgment or bias. By integrating anti-racism, diversity, equity, and inclusion into my social work supervision, I will be able to effectively become a culturally competent and approachable supervisor for any BIPOC individuals that I may be supervising. According to Smedley and Smedley in 2025, although racism at individual, institutional, and structural levels has persisted for centuries in the United States, a new civil rights movement championed by Black Lives Matter has motivated Americans of all racialized groups and ethnicities to be anti-racist and to examine and change behaviors that contribute to racism, social injustice, inequities, and disparities. This is important because it shows the importance of how a movement, or the importance a movement can have over people, and the change that can come from actively changing behaviors. This is something that I want to bring into supervision, and I want to try to challenge the white individuals that I may be working with to examine their interactions and work with BIPOC individuals. According to the Journal of Society for Social Work and Research in 2023, anti-racist research requires values that reflect a personal critical awareness of embedded racist systems and their manifestation in everyday practices. This awareness presents a significant emotional challenge to the anti-racist researcher, who must make daily decisions about whether to respond or intentionally ignore instances of implicit racism within the workplace, and in our case, in the social work system. And this is something that I truly want to bring into my work as a supervisor, especially having awareness of the emotional challenge that can take on people, and being able to, foster a vulnerable environment for individuals to discuss that while we're conducting supervision. Diversity, equity, and inclusion are a part of the ADEI acronym. So I'm going to go through why diversity, equity, and inclusion, kind of what they are and how I'm going to commit to them during social work supervision. Diversity refers to the presence of variety within the organizational workforce and characteristics such as gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, disability, age, culture, class, veteran status, or religion. Diversity is important in social work supervision because it gives the supervisor and the supervisee a chance to work on interventions for clients on a micro, meso, and macro scale. Understanding diversity in clinical supervision is essential to ensure all supervisees feel supported and valued. And this is from Robinson in 2020. By recognizing and embracing diversity, supervisors can create an inclusive and respectful environment of individual differences. This can lead to improved client outcomes and a more positive professional experience for supervisees. As such, it is important for supervisors to actively seek out training and education to deepen their understanding of diversity and its impact on clinical supervision. This is something that I want to actively put in my supervision as I conduct it as well. Looking for trainings and education to help deepen my understanding as well as the individual that I will be supervising. Equity refers to concepts of fairness and justice, such as fair compensation and substantive equality. More specifically, equity usually also includes a focus on social disparities and allocating resources and decision-making authority to groups that have historically been disadvantaged. I'm sorry, I meant to say equity, not equality, but that was Rosencrantz et al. 2021. So the commitment to equity in social work supervision is imperative as social disparities are vast and sometimes misunderstood. Being able to focus on how to find interventions that are fair and just for the clients we are working with is most important. Finally, ending with inclusion. Inclusion in social work supervision means creating a safe and respectful environment where all supervisees, regardless of their background, identity, or experiences, feel welcome, valued, and empowered to fully participate in the supervision process, contributing their unique perspectives and receiving tailored support to develop their professional skills effectively. It involves actively addressing potential biases and ensuring everyone has a voice in their supervisory relationship. This is my main commitment that I want to ensure is maintained in my future profession. I want to create safe, respectful, and informed environments that are very inclusive, where individuals feel free to be vulnerable and to focus on how they can be a better professional themselves. So to conclude, I'm committed to ADEI social work supervision, and I'm excited to foster an environment that works on being inherently anti-racist and inclusive. And thank you so much. Have a good day.